Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. Rock Mercury here, and like everybody in the Fortnite community, I've seen the video of Peterbot saying the N word, the F word, all kind of words. It said the N word a whole bunch of times. You know, the video came out, and I got a few things to say about it. I also saw the apology as well, so I want to discuss that also. But yeah, I have some things I want to say about it. First of all, as far as the original video, I personally thought it was funny. As a black man, I personally thought that video was funny. I didn't take, not just like silly friends saying dumb, silly stuff in private that gets recorded, a video that should have been deleted. I honestly feel like the friend is shady. I feel like the friend is very, very shady for releasing that video. Like, that's not right. That's against bro code. Like, that was really messed up with the friend that released that video. I will say that, okay? Now, the place that I have an issue with is I have an issue with the apology. Now, this apology is said to have been fully AI. Like, even Grok on Twitter, where he posted the apology, said that this is an AI apology. So that's one thing that's, at first I thought was kind of funny. I'm like, oh, that's funny that you make it AI. Like, oh, you did AI because you really don't give a F. Okay, I got you, bet. But then as I read the apology, and you have to, even if it's AI, you can go through and see what it says before you post it. And this part bothered me in this apology. First of all, I thought the apology should have been like, hey, I effed up. You know, like, this was said in private. It's a private moment that went public. This was not okay. I am not, I do not agree with the things I said. I regret what I said. But let me read you this comment. Let me read you it to you real quick, you guys. So, hold on, right? Let me find it in my replies, my reply videos. So, right here. So Peterbot. So he says a video surfaced showing me using a racial slur while at the agent's house, which I guess is one of the content creation house. This incident took place when I was 16 years old, which was only 2 years ago for him. At the time, I was in an environment where I was heavily influenced by others, and asked to say it. That part right there, heavily influenced. Not one person in that video asked him to say that word that he said. They were literally filming him eating a piece of cake, and he was like, stop being rainbow, stop being G, and they called him the F word, and then said the N word 10 or 20 times, a lot of times. His other friend that was in the scene was like, whoa, they were shocked, and they said, delete that video. Nobody encouraged him, nobody laughed at it. They were just like, ooh, whoa, yikes. You know, so that's outrageous already. For him to say that part, that's pretty outrageous. So that does not excuse my, they said that does not excuse my words, but is important context for the understanding of the circumstances. There were no circumstances. You said the words, it is what it is. You're sketchy. You said it. You know, he's trying to save face for being, because he's a, Fortnite. He's in the Fortnite world and competing and stuff. I did hear from somebody that they are not gonna let him compete anymore because of what he said. I don't know if that's true. I never seen anything official for that. Said, I recognize how deeply wrong and hurtful that language is. I take full responsibility for saying it, regardless of my age or the pressures I felt in that moment. I want to sincerely apologize to the communities affected and to anyone who has been hurt by my words. I'm committed to continue to learn and grow, and ensure that my actions moving forward reflect and respect the understanding. Now, first of all, I knew that was AI right away when I heard it the first time, because I have a lot of people in my community on Discord who say crazy stuff to me, and I say, you better come back and apologize for that crazy stuff you said to me, and they'll go and make an AI apology, and it's a joke that we have in our community. So I knew that was AI right when I heard it. But to not go and edit your AI message, like, nobody coerced him to say those words. Like, we all see the videos. His friends were shocked, and they all were like, don't say that. Like, they didn't say don't say it, but they said delete the video. They knew it was wrong. They all knew it was wrong. They were like, oh, whoa. What would they have done if the video wasn't involved? Probably nothing. They probably would have said the words and kept moving. It wouldn't have been a big deal. But there was a video involved. Now it's out. Now his whole career is threatened to be ruined. Like I said, the video itself did not offend me. I thought it was silly, funny, who cares? Like, the word is everywhere. You hear it on every song. You hear it on every TikTok sound. People say the N word all day, every day. I don't care. The F word, whatever. Who cares about the words part? It's the apology that made me mad, and it was like a spit in the face from him to his supporters. I didn't even know what he looked like. This is my first time ever seeing him in a video. I didn't even know what he looked like. I knew about him, but I never knew about him. And so I just feel like, you know, he could have just been like, I effed up. Just own it. I effed up. I won't do it again. My apologies. I really messed up, and I'll be better or whatever. But don't be like somebody. Nobody told him to say that. Who can tell you to say the N-word 10 times the way he said it too? And to say the F word, like you tell it's natural. It just ran off his tongue. Like this is what he talks like behind closed doors. Which fair enough. Behind closed doors, say what the F you want to say. Who cares? But to act like somebody coerced a grown, like yeah, he's 16, but like he was grown enough to know these words and what they mean, and he doesn't need to grow and learn those are bad words. Anyways, rock on, Mercuryans. I hope you guys. I want to know what you guys' opinion. Let me know what your opinion is down below, especially if you're in the black community or whoever you are, wherever place you are, like whatever race you are, or whatever orientation, all those things. I want to know what your opinion is about this whole Peterbot drama. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to be reading it and commenting on every single comment. So let me know. I'm curious. But for me, I don't care about the video. I care about the apology. An apology was whack. All right. Rock on, Mercuryans. Bye.